Hello YouTube, so it's Kylie and today I have a story time video to share with you guys. This is a story time on how I found out I was pregnant / how I told my parents and baby daddy. So let's just get right into this video. This happened a long time ago, so I'm just trying to remember everything. Bear with me. I'm not, I don't have the best memory, but no, so I'm sorry. But basically, prior to finding out I was pregnant, I was in a relationship with a guy. We had just broken up. Probably like a week before I found out I was pregnant, to be honest. Actually, not a week. It's probably like a couple of weeks. So, yeah, we just gonna get right into it. Like, I didn't have any symptoms of it or anything. I just knew that I didn't get my period for a long time. And my cycle isn't like, a regular cycle. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. What am I trying to say? Like, I missed my period before. Basically, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. I missed my period before. And I wasn't pregnant then. So, I had missed my period for, I think I missed my period 2 months in a row. And I didn't think anything of it. Like, I didn't think I was pregnant. I was just living life. I was like, girl, shoot, I ain't got my period in forever, girl, shoot. But everything's good. But it wasn't good. Because I guess I started to get pale in the face because I was anemic my whole pregnancy. That's what the doctor told me. I was very pale and my grandmother noticed. So one day I was brushing my teeth, getting ready for school. And I started to like gag a little bit. Like it was like I had to throw up, but I didn't. I didn't throw up my whole pregnancy. Thank you, God. But, yeah, so I guess I was just extremely pale. My grandmother had noticed, so she was asking me if everything was all right. And she also asked if I had been having intercourse, and I was like, no, boo-boo. These legs, they crossed, honey. I ain't been doing nothing. But I literally hadn't been doing anything. That's a whole nother story. But, let's just say that it doesn't take much to get pregnant, and we're just going to leave it at that. Literally, it does not take much to get pregnant. So, take that from me. Cherish it, because my life changed in a matter of seconds. My whole entire life has changed in a matter of 2 seconds. So, we're just going to leave it at that. Just always protect yourself and just don't have sex. Just don't. Just don't. Like, I wouldn't wish this on anybody. Like, any teenager. Just live your life. Don't be in a rush to do anything, If you're doing anything with somebody, just make sure y'all are going to be together long term. You don't want to be bringing any children into this world with what am I trying to say here? With the irresponsible. Let me just stop. Okay, I'm going to stop. But back onto the story. Yeah, so my grandmother noticed I was very pale. She asked me if I was having intercourse. I said no. So, of course, she knew I was lying. So, when I got home from school that day, she had a pregnancy test sitting on my bed. So, I took it. And I was extremely confident that the test was going to come out negative because, I just had a feeling that it was going to come out negative. But I took that test, and let's just say that I was in the bathroom crying for 3 hours or 4. Maybe even more. let's just say that I was just extremely shocked at the results. Like, I just couldn't believe what I was reading on that stick. I had to look at the box, read. It just didn't make sense to me. I mean, it made sense because I know what I did, but it just didn't make sense because it was just like, was it worth it? I don't know. So basically, the pregnancy test came out positive. So many things were going through my mind, as I'm sure many other teenage mothers my age have gone through. You guys, your mind is just like, what, like what do I do? I started crying. Like, I cried a lot. So, and I'm getting all teary-eyed now because it's like, it's memories, But yeah, so as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I called my cousin and my best friend at the time, and I just basically told them that I was pregnant, and I showed them the test, and I didn't really know how to feel. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted somebody to talk to. I mean, they couldn't really give me advice because neither one of them have been pregnant before. So, I mean, it is what it is. But basically, that's how I found out I was pregnant. Of course, I took another one the morning after I found out I was pregnant. I took another one because they say that your morning urine is the most accurate. So I took it again, and it came up positive again. And then when I told... Okay, so my mother, she lives in Boston, and my father, I lived with my father at the time. So the next day in school, I kind of like just sent my mother a long text explaining to her that I was pregnant. And I'm not sure if that was the right way of doing things, but I was only 16 at the time, I was still a little immature, and I just didn't know how to, look my mother in the eye and tell her that I was pregnant. So I sent her a text. And all throughout the whole school day, she sent me back texts back to back to back to back, cussing me out. And basically just telling me that I needed to figure out what I was doing. And if I didn't tell my father, that she was going to take it upon herself to tell him. So I told my father that day when I got home from school, just basically went in his room and told him that I was pregnant. I just flat out said it. I said, Dad, I'm pregnant. Actually, let me rephrase that. I was like, Dad, I'm pregnant. That's how I said I was pregnant. Okay. And then he was just like, oh, congratulations. Now get out of my room. And that was the end of that. My dad was extremely, upset. Like, he didn't talk to me for, months. But he eventually got over it. And my mother eventually got over it. It was hard to kind of deal with for the longest. Yeah. But we've gotten through it. Both of my parents have suggested that I terminated my child. They wanted me to get an abortion, and I just knew that was an option I was not going to go through with. I don't believe in abortions. I will never get an abortion. I will never tell somebody to go and get an abortion. That is just something I just do not agree with at all. So I just knew I wasn't getting an abortion. My only two options left were to give my child up for adoption, or to have my child and deal with the consequences that come with having a child at the age of 16. I mean, I had her when I was 17, but that's just something I had to figure out. So I decided to have my child, and I have my child now, and she is the best thing that has ever happened to me. I have grown into this responsible woman. I'm now handling responsibilities. As far as like, you know, just making sure she's good. Like, if my daughter isn't good, I'm not good. I will buy whatever my daughter needs before I buy anything for myself. If my daughter does not have diapers, if she doesn't have milk, if my car doesn't have gas, I just will not be able to go to work or go to school. I have to make sure my daughter has what she needs, and I have sacrificed a whole bunch having my daughter, so I love her. She is my joy, even though she drives me crazy sometimes. Like, it's crazy. Now she's about to be 2, so she's a toddler now, and she's getting into everything. It's extremely overwhelming. I'm extremely overwhelmed. Sometimes I feel like I can't do it. And this is just me opening up to you guys because you guys are my family. YouTube is my family. I know some of my family members watch my YouTube channel or my YouTube videos. So this is just me opening up to you guys. But there are some days when I do feel like I can't do it. I always say I should have just gave her up for adoption. I always say that, but at the end of the day, that this is a choice that I made on my own. This is something that I'm dealing with. This is something that I knew wasn't going to be easy, but I didn't think it was going to be this difficult either. But I'm just dealing with it. I just have one more final to do, and then I'm done with my first year of college. I'm just going for my associate's degree, so I just have, well, I'm supposed to have 1 more year to go, but I actually have 2 more years to go. I keep on saying, why? If you keep seeing me looking over there, it's because Nayo's taking a nap, so I'm just keeping an eye. But yeah, so that is what I am doing right now. I'm taking care of my daughter. I'm almost done with my first year of college. And it wasn't that difficult, you guys, at all. Like, I've managed to get through it, and I actually got through it pretty successfully. All my classes, I got an A in all of my classes. I got a C in psychology, but I am going to retake that class next fall and try to get a in that class because I need an A. I have to get all A's because in order to get into the sonograph program, which is what I'm going into school for, you have to have all A's, and you have to have like hospital setting experience. So I'm gonna take like a CNA program so I can get some hospital setting experience because I've never been in a hospital, like working wise. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not sure if I want to do the CNA training program during the summer. It's a 6-week program. I kind of think I need the summer to just breathe because adulthood is not for me, okay? It's not for this chick right here. I'm stressed out. So, yeah, and I actually just started working again. So, work, school, now y'all, it's a lot. So, but I'm doing it. So, what else did I say I was going to tell you guys? Oh, yeah. I said how I told my baby daddy. So, basically, I just texted him because we weren't cool. So Vicky keeps on texting me. But basically, I just texted him and I said that I was pregnant, and I sent him a picture of the pregnancy test, and then he's just texting me back, just saying, oh, once he texted me back saying, oh, that was the end of the conversation. I thought that was just disrespectful. Yeah. And still till this day, it's like, I wish Nayel had a good relationship with her father, because I have a good relationship with my father. My father is my BFF. I tell my father everything. That's just my dude. Like, that's my best friend. But she doesn't. And I mean, what can I do about that? I can't do anything about it. So it is what it is at the end of the day. I mean, I'm not going to say he's not there, but we'll just say he comes when he comes, and that's just that. I wish she had a good relationship with her father. I wish he was there more for her. But I mean, I can't do much about that situation. I do what I gotta do. And it is what it is at the end of the day. It's not fair sometimes because I didn't put myself in this predicament. It took two. So, I mean, I take care of what I need to do. And that's that. So, it's not my loss. It's his loss at the end of the day. And life goes on. And I am doing better. I used to dwell on it. I used to, like, try to make things better between him and I so that we can do what we have to do to raise our daughter good, but things just didn't quite work out like that. So we're no longer together, and as far as co-parenting, I'm not about to hit him up and beg him to do anything for my daughter. I've asked multiple times, and they say they're going to do this and they say they're going to do that, but they never do. So what else do I need to do? There's nothing. But that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will do a video on my labor and delivery. If you guys want to know about that, comment down below and I will do a video on my labor and delivery, just explaining how everything went. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Dad. Bye, you guys.